Welcome back to day 4 on the Camino Inglés with myself, Rambling Rachel, and my good friend Steph. Today we begin from the town of Betanzos and head towards Hospital de Bruma. It was a tough but yet interesting and rewarding day. There were steep climbs and forested paths, revealing stunning countryside. Many of the rural churches were sadly closed, but there were many cosy coffee shops that offered rest along the way, with authentic and warm Spanish hospitality on offer. Best of all, the day strengthened friendships among pilgrims, sharing laughter and encouragement along the way. And we really learned the true essence of what the Camino really means. Stay tuned to find out more. Good morning everyone, welcome back to day 4 on the Camino Inglés with me, Rachel. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. Today we are going to do the toughest section of the Camino, 25 kilometers to Bruma. Lots of elevation, much tougher than yesterday, but thankfully the weather is so much better with only a few showers predicted for this afternoon. So yes, we bought loads of snacks from the shop yesterday evening. We've got croissants, we've got Kit Kats, we've got chocolate flakes, all sorts of nice tasty things to keep us going along the way. Water bottles are filled up. Steph's good, I've strapped my foot up, and I think it's going to be an enjoyable but yet challenging day. Right, it is now 20 past 7 and it's time to hit the trail. Let's rock up and ramble. 63.1 kilometers to the Compostela. So myself and Steph have now got head torches on. It's always good to have these handy before you set off, especially if you're intending to start walking before sunrise. Sunrise is about 20 to 9 in the morning, and not everywhere has lighting, street lighting that is. So I made sure that my head torch was charged up last night. Steph's got her torch on. Sorry, just blinded you. Just so we don't stand in anything unpleasant. And also, we don't want to miss our scallop shell way markers. Sebastian de Cos. Camera's not picking up the beauty of where we are, but the mist is rising over the fields. It really is quite spectacular. An unexpected coffee shop stop. Excellent. Interestingly, my guidebook, Steph's guidebook, and the app that we've got does not mention this place. So we were expecting a cafe to pop up much further along the journey today. So this is actually really lovely. We've got another stamp in our Camino passports. We need 2 a day, remember, to qualify for the pilgrim certificate at the end. I've got a larger coffee today because Steph's taught me a new word. What's the new word, Steph?
It's double. Double. Also
Big. Yeah, I need more coffee in my life. It's very good. And tiny little muffins as well as an extra treat. Very nice. Oh. How are you feeling?
Good. Feeling good. This place.
She's smiling now. Just passing this little restaurant, which looks like it's very reasonably priced, and it is in the guidebook. But actually, I'm not that hungry yet. It looks nice, but we're going to carry on. Oh, I've got a tiny little stone in my shoe that's been there for about an hour, and I've had to take it off. Look at that. It feels like a boulder. Come in. Look. Thorn in my side. Should have bought some shoe gaiters. Oh, little things, aren't they? Sometimes the little things can feel like big things, and then, you know, sometimes you just got to address it, and then those big things, you realise the small things, and well, they are small things. You don't really need to worry about them anymore. That's me trying to be philosophical when I'm tired and I'm in pain. Oh. Righty-ho. Look at this funky little scarecrow. Look at him I think I've just found a church that might be open. Another church behind bars, and you can pay €0.50 to put the lights on. I'm not a big fan of this. I mean, we're in a rural location, so I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me having a beautiful sacred space being denied to pilgrims with steel bars. It just sets the wrong tone. I'm going to leave it there. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. We found the most adorable cafe, and that lovely owner has provided footstools for both myself and Steph to rest our weary feet, and a supply of biscuits. After our very enjoyable coffee shop stop, the heavens have opened up. I spoke too soon. So the waterproof jacket is back on once again, but it's not heavy rain, and I'm fairly confident it will blow over very shortly, but it's nothing compared to what we had to deal with yesterday. And we're just walking past a power station, and you probably can't hear it on the camera, but the sound of electricity is really quite something. It's intense. Anyway, we're only a few kilometers away from finishing stage 4. See you shortly. As you can probably tell by my surroundings, myself and Steph are not in an albergue. Things haven't quite gone to plan today. All is well, there's no drama, but yeah. So today was meant to be the toughest day, and it was tough. There was a lot of elevation and a lot of this. Weather's been better. We got to Bruma. There's 2 albergues there. One is a public one, but by the time we reached it around 3:30, 4 o'clock, it was already full. There's also a private one about 20 meters down the road, but that was also full as well. and it's more of a small hamlet than a town, and there was no B&Bs or guest houses in that area. And a lovely fellow pilgrim Spanish lady tried to help us, pointing us in different directions of local towns nearby. And she was so helpful. Her and her friends, they were also in the same position as us. They had nowhere to stay either, and they were getting a taxi, but there was 3 of them and 2 of us, and we couldn't all fit in the same taxi together. Then she tried to order me another taxi, but there wasn't one. So I said, well, don't worry, thank you for helping us, I really appreciate it. And she looked almost as if she was in tears, because she couldn't help us enough, and that was really quite moving. But that wasn't on her, that's on me and Steph. So we decided to go down to a little bar, which was near the albergue in the same little hamlet. And we sat there and we were like, right, we need a plan C. Plan A is not working, plan B is not working. There is no room in the inn, it is full, and so is the second inn. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking, right? And then bumped into a gentleman that we saw yesterday, who's an officer in the army. He's with 2 friends that he's just made on the Camino. One's a retired chartered surveyor, the other one was a retired pharmacist. And then our other friends joined us, Camilla, Richard and Kent, and we all just sat around talking, trying to problem solve. They already had somewhere booked, and we shared information, we talked, and then we managed to get a hotel. There's nowhere else. It's about 1.3 kilometers away from the official Camino trail. The reason why we're here is because we put our trust in other people to help us, and we have humbled ourselves in that process rather than trying to do everything in our own strength, and actually relying on fellow pilgrims for that level of support is a really valuable lesson, and it feels very true to what the Camino experience should be about. It's not just about getting to the cathedral, it's not just about hitting way markers and nice scenery, it's about helping each other out, connecting with people, talking to people, supporting people, hearing their stories, and allow them to become a part of your story and vice versa. Yeah, today's been a day. 28 kilometers, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am hurting a little bit. My foot's bandaged up. Gonna go for dinner in a bit and come back to you later. And that's day 4 on the Camino. 2 more days to go. I'll speak to you soon, folks. Take care, God bless.